that have both won every match they've been presented with so far. And it's exciting because, well, not only is one of them going to be continuing their perfect streak, but these are both players that are capable of winning this race. I think this race could go either way.
Yeah, most definitely. Google are now standing as the top 2 runner of this game, while Forcat just managed to PB like an hour ago, almost getting sub 22.
Yeah. So rolling is a big thing in this game. As you can tell, not only is it just faster movement, but since it's intended as a dodge roll, it goes right through enemies, and it makes it easier to not get hit. We're on easy mode, so getting hit isn't the worst thing in the world in terms of taking too much damage, but like the damage from taking, or the animation from taking damage just means less rolling time, so you still want to minimize that.
Yeah, you will also see the players doing a jump action while rolling. This combines the action of jumping and also rolling, so you move just as fast as you would when you are rolling, but you're also jumping. And they combine the jump roll with a melee attack to cancel the small stagger animation that happens when you do the roll jump.
Yeah. Rolling in general just kind of has that stagger, but you can't really cancel it when on the ground, and it's not worth it to keep doing roll jumps because just to cancel the stagger, because at that point you're still like not rolling optimally. So there's going to be a point where we no longer have to deal with that, but for now it's just we have to get through.
Both players doing perfectly fine so far, no any big mistakes here.
Yep. And speaking of getting through, we're coming up to the first boss fight where you just mentioned no major mistakes. We could see something happen here on one of these two sides. So Adea has a quick kill. Let's see. Looks like Googler messes it up here. And Cat gets it. So that puts Cat in a pretty decent lead. Looks like Googler setting up to put a second attempt on it. And still didn't get it. Okay, yeah, finally going in for the... Okay, no. Okay, it's going for more kind of attempts. The gist of it is to hit all the arrows on the pearl there. However, there is a fight you can do differently where you try and get up close and personal, and Googler really did not want to do that fight.
Yeah, so the quick kill works that you want to hit all your free charged arrows to the Adea's pearl that is attached to their tail. If you manage to hit all your free arrows, then the boss will die instantly. And the players will try to do a strat called pause buffering to make it more consistent. At least I saw Forcat doing the buffer strat.
Googler buffered on the first attempt, but not after. And yeah, pause buffering is a thing in many games you might know. Just pausing to give yourself more time to react to a situation. Also, Cat remembering item equips there. Oh, okay. Didn't take damage, but is cursed right now. Being cursed is not very good. So this game is boss items, so if you're able to beat a boss without taking damage, you can get a really overpowered item from it. And cursed means that you can't use items. And one of the items we got was Adea's Pearl from beating Adea without taking damage, which gives a poison effect to our arrows. But the curse cancels that, so Mocha won't be poisoned. However, by the time we jump into Lubella, it has all of her items back, and it seems to be going fine.
Yeah, and no RNG dives from Lubella as far as I saw. Of course, the stream was lagging a little bit there, so I couldn't see the very beginning of the fight, but considering...
But with how quickly that fight went, there was no way there was a dive. Yeah. As you see on Googler's side, it takes like 12 seconds per dive, so we would have known.
Yeah, exactly.
If there was a dive on Cat's end. Very good fight. Yeah. Still, despite the dive. But yeah, the quick kill bosses seem to be better for Cat so far, is what I'm noticing. Cat is absolutely having a great time with the bosses, even despite that curse. And I mean, hey, at a point where you don't have too many items, even the curse isn't too bad.
Yeah, you don't even use many of the items during the first phase of the boss fight. You are only giving the Idiot's Pearl that gives you the poison damage, so your arrows do a little bit of an extra damage, but you are not using your items before Lubella, until which you already have gotten your items back, so it's not a big deal, honestly. So now we're introduced to the game's underwater physics. The players will be moving through an underwater section in this game. In this area, you will be moving slower when you're in the air, so the players will try to stay as much as on the ground as possible, on which they can still do the normal rolling and jumping actions as they would be able to do on the ground.
Fortunately, this game doesn't have too many, like, very annoying water mechanics that you see in a lot of games. Like, you don't drown in this game, and you can actually swim in this game. But the water is still slow to move through.
Googler went for the safety belt there. Also, we can see the lucky jellyfish on their screen. I believe Forcat skipped the safety bell, so this could be the turning point if they happen to take damage from the next boss fight.
Yeah. This next boss fight usually isn't a problem compared to some of the other ones, but it always could be.
Is it just me, or are both players dropping frames now? Should I refresh the stream?
I'm gonna refresh. It doesn't seem like a frame drop that's on our end. If anyone in the chat is not seeing the frame drops from the two players that everybody else is, please let us know. And I think that was a gold split sound on Cat's end, or at least some sort of split sound effect.
Yeah, I think that's the gold split sound effect they have, so really smooth fight.
Yeah, even with a teleport in that fight, when you do this melee strategy in the fight, you run a much higher risk of seeing Frida teleport, so...
A really solid fight from Googler as well. So, this is still anyone's game.
So yeah, now Cat's gonna just be moving to the next area, which is the Whiteleaf Memorial Park. And the commentary stream is getting a quick refresh, so even though you might see what's happening in the next 10 seconds, we're not gonna be able to see very well. Okay, actually it looks like we're all good now.
Cat's stream has the audio lagging behind apparently, but I don't think there's anything we can do about that, or can we?
No, not really. The commentary stream's just kind of having a rough time right now, it seems.
Alright. Well, as long as everyone else is enjoying it, then I don't really mind having to watch a little bit of drop frames.
Cat running into Lubella 2 here. You don't need to do the damageless fight here like you do with every other boss, so it's absolutely fine that Cat got hit there because the kill was still fast. Oh yeah, here's a refresh now, actually.
Alright.
So, get your waiting music out, I guess.
Yeah, I think everyone else would be able to see the stream still. It's just
oh, okay.
Us that we are currently blind, but
So, Cat should probably be very close to the cat sphere. Okay, we see the stream. It's resyncing, so Googler's going to be frozen for another few seconds. It looks like Googler caught up something. Or no, I think I'm just crazy. No, Googler's just still frozen. Oh, never mind.
Alright.
But Lubella, too, after defeating her, curses you and turns you into a cat, and then you get the cat sphere, which lets you switch between the two forms at any time.
Alright. Can you hear the audio?
I can't.
Alright. Then it's just not me. Alright.
But as the cat, you move much quicker.
What face sounds?
Have you heard the audio we just heard?
I wonder if it's just us two or if everyone else is
Or
hearing
the
and seeing
chaotic
the same.
duo, yeah. But as the cat, you move much quicker. However, the basic roll has a bunch of stagger. So now's the point of the run where we opt to roll jump like all the time just to be able to cancel the stagger. Because otherwise, yeah, it's bad.
So Cat seems to be like approximately 6 to 7 seconds ahead. It's really close run. So that's far.
Okay, so Cat was like 11:30 on that screen transition that Googler was just under 11:38 on. So like, yeah, a bit under 8 seconds it seems like. Or maybe just about 7. I'll say 7 for easy numbers' sake. It's close, it's really close.
Yeah. Now the players will just be going through these screens and they are making their way to the next crest fragment that gives the players the ability to warp to bells that we have previously seen and visited during the speedrun. You can only warp to certain bells, but we will be using this warp fragment to warp back to the monastery and make our way to the next boss fight. It saves us a lot of time from backtracking through these same screens again. So let's see what the time is when Cat picks up the crest fragment. 12:55.
Yeah, basically 12:55 on the dot, and we have 13:02, so still 7.
Yeah, they're still neck and neck.
Absolutely. Especially with the next area. The upcoming boss can kind of be a bit of a funky.
4Cat seems to be playing us a ladder song, I believe. Might even be on a PB base here.
Definitely a very good pace. That's for sure. So the Cinder Chambers is a very kind of sinister area. There's a lot of traps here you gotta be careful for, and a lot of enemies with very big weapons. But the boss is probably the worst of it.
Alright.
The Arsonist here is very rude. Even with Cat helping you. She has a lot of HP.
I think Googler might have catched Cat up there. Or at least saved a couple of seconds.
Let's see. Cat's doing a really good job at keeping that health bar down fast. Getting a lot of teleports right now. That was another gold sound. That was another gold sound, but Googler still managed to save like 2 seconds between the crest fragment and the kill.
Yeah, I think Googler had a really good platforming section. Cat unfortunately taking some damage from the Mimic, so that probably lost them like a second or 2.
I forgot how to dodge that Mimic, honestly. I got too used to AVIB, where you're not a cat when you go to Cinder Chambers, so you kind of just have to take that mimic damage.
Yeah. Alright, both players now making their way to the cat lady. We are going to get a monastery key and count the cats.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like with some movement in this hallway, we caught Googler into the lead.
So that's 4 black cats for Googler. Is that 2 or 3 white cats?
Got a lot of cream cats.
Yeah. I might be colorblind. I can't really tell the difference between the cream and white ones.
Well, maybe cream was a funny word. I don't know.
No, it's the right one to use, but I just couldn't tell the difference between those two there.
We all think we could be colorblind, technically. But I mean, I don't want to hurt anyone's head. So, Fennel has a quick kill that we're gonna see if they can do. Googler got it. It looks like Cat's good on it. I think Googler might have done it like a second faster.
Yeah, I think Googler went for the more advanced strats that saves you like 1 or 2 seconds over the basic quick strats on Fennel.
Mm-hmm.
So that might have been the thing making a difference. But they're still neck and neck. The next boss fight coming up will probably be the decider for this.
Oh yeah,
match.
absolutely. I was gonna say maybe even this like location, Pinacotheca leading up to the boss could be an equalizer, but on easy I don't really expect any of these runners to die.
Yeah, and I think both of these runners are really solid here. They have practiced this area a lot, so I don't think there will be any issues here.
Oh yeah, no, but this area is still mean.
Yeah, that's true.
I mostly run this game on normal difficulty, any percent normal. And when you do any percent normal, you can only take like 2 or 3 hits here before you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. These skeletons are ruthless.
Yes.
This might be one of our closest races thus far.
Yeah. I'm gonna see Googler. I don't think there was a save point take there for Lupiar. So just gonna go without heavy arrows, I guess. Yeah, they're both just gonna do the one try.
Alright, this could be it.
They could get the heavy arrows, who knows. Okay, it looks like so far Googler is fine. Yep.
Yeah, Googler gets it. I cannot see what's happening on Cat's stream right now, but I think they got it.
I think Cat's good. Just has to not get hit by Magnolia teleporting in.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. So both of them have the heavy arrows. And they're entering Karst Castle.
Alright, this area is very heavy with spikes, so they can't chill out just yet. Now the players are making their way to upgrade their melee weapon. Previously inside the Royal Pinacotheca, the players picked up an item called Sealed Wind, which we use in order to open a passage to the Hibiscus Tea Pool, where we dip our melee weapon in order to upgrade it to a better version, to a fresh spring leaf.
Yeah, that's not only just a melee attack upgrade, it is also the key item that you need to get this game's good ending, which you need to do in the run. So...
You might have noticed before entering and warping the to the monastery, the players use their Backman patch item on the previous bell. That is done in order to hit a hidden switch outside the screen, and that way they can avoid going through a series of long platforming screens. So they can open this passage from the other side.
Mm-hmm. We're about to get Googler into the angel fight here. I think people have talked about how this is really not an angel at all, but we still call her the angel anyways. That's the quick kill for the angel.
I mean, they are white and they have wings, so definitely an angel to me.
But now it's just Tower of Terror for Googler and then the final boss.
Both players doing the yeet strat there.
Yeah, that damage boost off of the enemy saves like 1 second. And it's pretty scary. Googler heading into now the final boss of the game, the 3-phase fight against the Queen. Very good first phase here. Good damage at the start of the second. And what looks to be a good rest of the second.
Yeah. Alright. And we are entering the third phase. Cat now also entering the third phase of this final boss fight. And Googler takes it home. It's 22-12.
That is
Really
a
nice
very good
run.
time.
Yeah.
And Cat now being prepping for the third and final phase of the Queen.
This is really close to their PB that they just got earlier.
Yeah.
The PB that they got like an hour ago was 22:40, so they are only just missing their previous
Yeah,
PB.
this is gonna be like 10 to 15 seconds off or something. 10, yeah. That's
That
a
is
really good time.
Yeah, this was a really close race. That was a blessing to watch. GG's to both runners.
But this is a best of 3, so we're gonna give Googler 1 cat, but he has to earn a second still.
Yeah. Oh, this could be anyone's game. I think we are up for a treat here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we will take a couple of minutes for the. It will take a couple of minutes for the runners to reset their games and reset their timers. If you have anything to ask about the game or from us commentators, now would be a good time.
Why is a Dia best girl? I don't know. We said ask us questions, not tell us lies.
Yeah, that's true. How do you even know they're a she?
Everything in Momodora is a girl, just go with it.
Ah, okay, sure.
Except for, what's his
Richard.
name? That one dude's name that I always forget the name of.
Let's just call them Jack.
It starts with a P.
Peter?
No, it's like Parthamal or something. I'll ask Cat. Cat probably knows it if they haven't started yet.
Paramol?
Nope, never mind. They're starting. Paramol! Yeah! There you go. You got.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, Cat's getting out of Spanish for this race. I still promise that for my race on Thursday, I would learn how to do the menus in this game in French.
Who were you up against again?
I am up against Chaley next,
Ah, I see.
which is going to be a close race. Our PBs are like less than 15 seconds off.
Well, did Googler not start yet? Ah, we're just lagging behind. Okay.
It looks like we have Googler with an early lead this time. Cat, I think you hit the switch.
Are you sure?
No.
As you might have noticed from the previous race, the movement plays a critical role in this speedrun, especially when you're playing on a very high level. Even though both players did very good on the boss fights, and Cat was actually maybe even doing better than Googler was, but Googler was still able to finish up ahead. So this 1-2 second, half a second saves every screen now and then. They actually add up a lot in this game. Cat seems to be like 3 seconds behind.
That seems about right. Let's see if Googler can get some redemption on the Adea quick kill here. And let's see if Cat's consistent at it.
And Googler gets it. The redemption was successful.
Also gets it.
Googler not taking any damage, making their way through the car city, so they can avoid unequipping the item here. So in this game, if you're playing on the easy mode, then you are given one extra item that heals you throughout time. And how it affects our speedrunning this game, actually you cannot take any damage during the boss fights, but you also cannot heal any health. So the players must unequip this item that we get for free in the easy game mode if they have taken any damage prior to the boss fight.
That's the thing in the version we're playing on. In the most recent version of the game, which is 106, that's not the case, I think. However, for runs we play on 105B, and with 105B, it does have that thing where you can't heal as well as lose health. However, 106 has many cutscenes that the game forces you out of cat form. And so it saves time because you don't have to keep transforming back into a cat after each cutscene.
Yeah, I think we saw someone playing on 106 earlier. I wonder who that was. Watching this game run on the commentary stream is like so weird. Like I just have to. It freezes every like 10 seconds, and then I have to guess where they are next.
Yeah,
if something bad happens like that, we might not even be able to see that. We just have to guess what happened. But
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's really huge.
This early on, that could give Cat the race. That's huge. Unless Cat makes the same mistake? Nope. Okay, Cat is not getting close with those spikes.
I wonder if they have us on speaker. Stream sniping.
I felt that. I felt that too, Kezi.
That was painful. So even if we are playing on the easy difficulty, the spikes in this game are still very deadly. One hit and you're gone.
Still one hit KOs. Cat's still not taking the safety belt. Because I guess safety's just for dweebs.
Yeah, and I believe they might be going for the run anyways, even without the sparse threat if they miss it.
Yeah.
I mean, losing sparse threat is not a big deal. It does lose you up plenty of time, but it might actually be even faster to go for sparse thread less run than actually resetting to the previous bell.
I mean, in any percent runs, if you miss the sparse thread, you reset, but like in a race, you can't do that really. Although we still have seen some people that have decided to reset for sparse thread before.
Yeah, I think we saw plenty of resets recently. I think I was... Whose run was I commentating? I was commentating Cats and Pawns race, I believe it is. It was
Googler and Pawn race, I remember.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, I just can't remember anything.
I can't remember either, but I definitely remember seeing one.
Yeah. My memory is good, but it's really short.
Oh!
Oof.
Did Googler take the safety belt?
Too.
No!
Oh god, this is a catastrophe.
I hope you like this part of Karst City.
Well, we get to see her, so yeah.
And Reverie.
Yeah, I guess they're just resetting so we can get as much CAF content as possible. They are catering for the audience, yeah.
Catering for the non-roaches in the audience.
For those who don't know, Nilo is a character that we see in the AVIB run of this game. We unfortunately don't get to see them while we are running any person, since we do not seek audience of the choir during the any person race. Forcat said no to CAF in the first race. I saw it. Forcat is a roach.
I mean, it's fine if you're a roach. I'm a roach.
Damn you. Damn roaches.
Damn roaches in my speedrunning server. But that was another good Lubella 2. No dives, although Cat did get a dive on Lubella 1.
Kath isn't the best girl, so always say no. Okay.
Okay. Best girl is Mocha? Okay.
I said yes in my heart. Ah. Ladder boss is the best girl, has the longest legs. Well, if you're into ties.
Let me introduce you to the Tall Tappers. If you've ever played Rhythm Heaven Fever, you might get that one.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but I'll have to look that up later.
Something. I'm a fan of the Arsonist, personally. I like the hair color. Rita's finally down on Google.
I hope they take the safety bell here. Even if I like the Card City, I think I've seen enough of it for now.
Well, you're gonna see more of it on Cat's side, because Cat's about to get into backtracking here.
I cannot even tell how big of a difference we have right now, but let's just say so that if...
Very!
Yeah, very. And if Cat doesn't make any insanely bad mistakes, then this should be a game for them.
Mm-hmm.
Google are now coming into the Lubella 2 revisit. And nothing seems to go right at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Google are finally done with the Lubella 2 and now getting to... Oh, a golden split from Cat.
Very nicely done.
They're improving fast, like they're getting these golden splits back to back.
Let me play you the song of my ladder.
How many lamps did you count?
Arsonist time.
Alright. Arson is getting really close here.
Oh! Cat has the time, but I mean, that sucks.
Yeah. I guess they thought that they would be able to wrap the kill off before
the whip landed, but it
Yeah.
wasn't the case.
Well, she has all the time in the world.
Yeah. But that's still a kind of sucky way to lose a lot of time on what seemed to be a pretty good run.
Yeah. Oh, no.
My goodness, again.
Are they just going for it? Apparently.
No.
I just wanted arsonists to taste their blood.
Definitely some salt going on.
You can do it, cat. Wait, what?
Awesome.
That was beautiful.
Just setting up the credits work, no worries.
I give up? No, don't give up. This is still anyone's game.
Yeah.
At this place, at least. Oh no, she's getting close again.
Oh! Just walked right into her there.
This is a bumpy ride.
It is, yeah. Just going back in.
Alright, you can do it, cat.
You got this, cat. Googler now entering the Cinder Chambers, so almost catching up.
Alright, I think they got this here.
I think this is good. There we go.
Oh, that was a little bit sketchy.
Yeah. For sure.
Alright, the Google are now fighting Arsonist as well, so... Suddenly we have a race here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my heart can take this. Three black cats, 3 white cats, and 1 cream cat. Not sure if that's good cat RNG or not, but... And 3 cream cats, 3 white cats, and 1 black cat for a Googler. The black cats seem to be missing today. Poor cat now fighting Fennel. Very nicely done.
Cat's Fennel fights always look like they shouldn't work, but I have like no grasp on how Fennel works, so I don't think I'm the place to judge if a Fennel fight's gonna work.
Yeah, Google are going for the fancy extra quick kill strats there on Fennel. That looks so fast. I'm still convinced that Fennel is just a glitch.
You might be right.
I sometimes wonder if it's just a dream, like it passes out so quickly. And then I don't remember fighting the boss.
Final kills all my runs. I mess up the quick kill all the time. What? Today I learned the cat has a split for sealed wind.
I actually think they might have a different layout now that they are using for these runs, because they were running using a different layout than they are usually using, so there might be different splits in comparison to the normal ones. Because I don't remember them having a sealed wind split. I could be wrong though. And if that was actually a golden split, GG's to them. Alright. So we're actually neck and neck here. Every second and roll jump matters now. Both players getting the heavy arrows. Google are using the Tainted Missive there. Oh no! That actually cost them the... Oh, and they're back to the cursed city. They didn't take any safety bells.
Yeah, that's not good.
It actually costed the Tainted Missive that they accidentally used after menuing their items. If they hadn't used that Tainted Missive, they wouldn't have died to that enemy inside the cursed castle. That's really tragic. Now Cat has a huge lead. This race has been all over the place. I'm kind of speechless right now.
Yeah.
Wow, Googler. Oh.
Oh no.
I was just about to say that they almost fell to the spikes and then it happened.
Closer than almost. They did fall on the spike.
Alright,
So...
I think both players need a
reset
reset after this
my
one.
PB.
They are definitely on a pace to beat mine, but that just speaks to itself how good I am at this game. I wish I knew how to play this game.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, 4cat now making their way to the final boss fight.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, Jesus. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the first match. First round.
We're just gonna see Ava round 3.
No second phase quick kill for Cat, unfortunately.
Yes. Game 3 shall be settled over a piping hot cup of tea. But for now, we still need to finish Game 2. And it looks like our Game 2 winner is Cat with 25-41. Doesn't beat my PB, I lied. Still, GG's on finishing.
Yeah, GG's. They did beat my PB, so there's
I
that.
don't know what your PB is.
Yeah, I think my PB is 26-10 right now.
Oh
so.
yeah, no, mine's 25-13.
Is this the first match to go to 3 rounds?
No. I don't think so. I don't remember.
Are you sure? I think every match until now has finished a 2-0. I think we just want to add here the to be continued GIF and continue this tomorrow. I'm not sure if anyone's ready for that. Round 3. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, Googler being the nice guy.
Cool, we got Kath her Uber.
I wonder if that's the first time anyone has talked to Kath there during this tournament.
Didn't even pick up the flower.
Oh wow. I want to believe they will come back for it.
I think it's too late at this point. Spoilers, Kath did get home, thanks to Kaho ordering her an Uber to come pick her up. She didn't die. She got an Uber or a taxi cab. Literally anything. She's sleeping at home after a long day of climbing the castle.
She's just chilling with Nilo.
Ares stays alive for 4,000 years, yeah. Shoutouts to Momodora too. For being canon. Why is there red liquid on the floor? The queen got so mad she spilled her Kool-Aid. Congratulations, Googler, on the finish.
That's just FX makeup there. They like to do cosplay. Alright, GG's to both runners. I didn't think we would ever finish that run, but we did.
Yeah, it was rough, but I mean they've played this game before.
Alright. I need to take a minute here. I'll grab a glass of water and I'll be back shortly. Just a moment. Alright, I'm back.
Hello, I'm afraid.
A thing is happening?
I'm in the SRL room, and they seem very persistent on doing a category that isn't any percent for game 3. Yeah, how did Cat just lose the cat? Boom.
Wait, what? How did that happen?
I don't know.
Did you give them a new one?
Yeah. Why is the cat gone? I'm gonna refresh the page.
Ah, there it is.
There it is.
The worst cat RNG, not getting the cat at all.
Kinda need the cat.
Are we actually going to see an AVIB?
I hope not.
How does that even work?
It's AVIB.
Yeah, but... I don't know. This is weird.
I don't know why they're doing this. So, what they want to do is a category where you collect a lot of key items. What you have to do in AVIB is collect all vitality fragments, all ivory bugs, and fight the secret boss choir. They have the time for this technically, but... So this route's gonna look pretty different.
Yeah, and I don't even know how to commentate over this.
I do. I know the category, don't worry about it.
Alright, good.
This is actually, I like this category more than any percent. I don't run any percent, like, at all, because I'd rather run this category.
Yeah, I was just watching Cat run this category earlier, and it was so weird. But I really liked it. It looked very smooth. This is nuts. All right. And they are off. Are we playing any percent or are we playing AVIB?
I hope 80% because that's the tournament's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. It takes about a minute and a half, a bit over that, for them to get the first collectible in the run. So
I mean, just to be clear, we have no control over what's happening now.
I tried to change their minds and they told me it was for the greater good.
How is this for a greater good?
Because it's a better category, I guess. I don't know. Is calling AVIB a better category really a hot take in 2019?
Is AVIB, that's what cat splits say? Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I've never seen Googler run this category.
I think Googler has the record in it.
Ah. I wouldn't be surprised, but...
Momo4, let's see this. No, didn't pick up that bug. Might pick it up later in the route.
Bug get.
That's a vitality fragment. Since we're on easy, we already have max health, so vitality fragments don't actually do anything. Yeah, Googler, okay, Googler has world record in AVIB normal, and between all 4 difficulties, that's the fastest time of AVIB.
Alright.
Let's see how quick kill goes.
Idea dancing for Googler. Gets the quick kill.
Very nicely done.
And the same thing goes for Cat. Catching up. Cat having a bit of a rough time going through the grove, but they actually took the ivory box that Googler didn't, so I think this is even right now, or it might even be so that Cat is a little bit ahead, even though it seems like they would be behind. This Googler still has to pick up that one extra ivory bug. What is Googler doing with their menu here?
Trying their best.
They sure are. Cat actually passing Googler now. Let's hope for no dives. Alright, that might have been my fault.
You made Lubella dive?
Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry, cat. Please don't hate me. So this is where the route differs from the any person category. So instead of going down to the underwater segment, the players instead go up to defeat the mini boss right now, and then they make their way to the
Cinder Chambers.
monastery. Yeah.
Cinder Chambers is going to be the first crest fragment gotten in this run, which is cool because it gives us the dash very early, and it also gives us the pocket incensory very early. We get the sparse thread much later, so you know, some areas we can't navigate through with Cat, and some we now can, and also the Arsonist fight is harder in this category compared to any percent, but the Lubella 2 fight becomes somewhat easier.
And so does every other fight. Well,
and
I'm not
Frida.
sure if
Frida becomes a joke, but by the time you beat Frida in this category, your boss items have kind of lined up with any percent already.
Frida is a joke anyways, but in a different sense. Frida is a dumb drinking burb. No meanings here, no bully. I'll post it, don't make me. I'll pretend that I didn't read that message. Googler with a really solid arsonist fight there. So the key difference between the arsonist fight on any percent and AVIB category is that you cannot charge your arrows faster as you would be after defeating Frida, since you don't have the crest fragment. Also, you don't have this sparse thread that gives you the extra damage after the arsonist warps for the first time. And now, since they don't have the warp fragment that they get from the Grove Revisit, the players will actually be moving to the left instead of warping from the right.
Yeah. The path to the boss is the same between the two categories. So what happens is, since we can't warp out of the Cinder Chambers, what happens is you see the runners will go kind of this way through the Cinder Chamber. When climbing up, they go on the path with all the items.
Oh, forget ops for reset? What is that?
I didn't see what happened.
Well, I just saw them take plenty of damage, but they didn't die, so... Maybe I'm missing something since I haven't played this category before.
No, I don't know what you'd be missing. This is a pretty difficult area, Cinder Chambers, but like... I mean, if you're on easy especially, you probably should be fine.
Well, they had taken plenty of damage. They were actually fairly low on health, but I still don't see why they would...
yeah, I don't see why either. So you saw something actually pretty cool in this category there. Googler used the Bachman patch on the other side of that block near the elevator and managed to get into the Whiteleaf Memorial Park without the use of the garden key. So the garden key is actually an item that's picked up in any percent, but not in this category. And as you can see, if Lubella 2 doesn't dive, it is very easy fight in this category.
And we finally get the cat farm here. I mean, is this really the superior category if you get the cat form later than you would during the any percent run?
Yes, because you have it for longer.
But you will have to wait for so long to get it.
Yes, but you have it for longer.
I'm impatient, okay?
Yes, but you have it for longer. That's my stance.
Oh no!
Getting that dive
Yeah.
sucks. Oh, Goog doing the cat strat. There's a really funny physics thing with that vitality fragment where you could just kind of die. And Googler didn't do that, which is good.
I wish we saw that. I don't mean the death, but the strat.
It's a death. Basically, when the cat collects a vitality fragment, it locks you in place. It's supposed to lock you in place anyways, but since the cat is, has some different physics, the cat will, kind of glide a little bit, so you can, if you jump into that vitality fragment, you can just keep moving to the right while your movement is locked, and once you start falling after the jump, you'll actually just miss the platform and fall into the spikes and die, and get sent back to, right after Lubella 2.
Ouch. Have you had that happen?
Mm-hmm. That's why I got nervous when Googler stayed a cat, because I usually switch to human just to be safe there. And this vitality fragment, annoys me, because I have no idea how you're supposed to tell that exists.
Every AVIB runner has had that at one point? Well, there's like 2 of you, so...
What? That's rude. This vitality fragment sucks. Very bad. This room is not good. Oh my goodness. And And then here's a little skip here that you can't do in any percent because you don't have the...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that one. And there's the bug that Sneaky forgot at the GDQ run.
A notorious bug. Let's see if Google remembers to take the bug that they left earlier.
I mean, probably Googler's route gets it then, so if he's remembered everything so far, probably won't forget that. In the Grove backtrack, you can get that Vitality Fragment on your first visit, however, since the cat moves faster, it takes like a second to get it then.
Okay, yeah, they got it.
Yep.
It's interesting to see the difference between routing in this category, since any person is we are very well routed and everyone does the same route, but in this category there's actually some variety in these threads.
Mm-hmm. And what you're seeing, well, one thing about the, oh no, cat fell down to do the platform stuff here. At least makes the cycle. One thing about the route is that there is a cat-required bug in this, the subterranean grave. So.
For some reason, even though there's a lot more to remember here and there's a lot more tough platforming, this feels a little bit more chill of a category. Like,
It is.
this is kind of weird.
Yeah. It's because having the cat kind of like before you do some things in the game allows everything to feel better.
Did Catfarm get some bugs?
I don't think so.
They're
We'll
rolling
have
in
to
chat.
see what her count is when she collects the subterranean bug. The count you should have on that bug is that should be your 13th. So we'll see. Googler with the hard read on Frida. Cat's count is at 12 right now? Then yeah, no, Cat's good.
Oh, they are baiting us.
Oh, backtrack them. Okay.
Wait, in which section are they that they have time to run? Or are they just that fast in typing? Oh, they paused there to write us, apparently, or... Oh, that's a lot of white and cream cats. 5 white cats and 2 cream cats, no black cats at all. This will be an interesting post-match interview for sure. Are you going to tell them off? Oh no! Cat taking a heavy reset there.
Mm-hmm.
Sending my energy.
Google is going to be entering the Pinnacatheca has the 4 crest fragments.
Oh, that was sketchy.
The bat's trolling there on Google. Oh.
Alright, Cat trying to do Frida again.
Oh, Google is that.
Yikes. Are you still certain that we have enough time for this category?
Yeah, we're given like 2 hours for. Like, if I check speedgaming.org/schedule, like, we have this channel until 7.
Ah, I see.
So, we're fine.
Good. Well, both runners are still going really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like faster than I am on my any person.
Nah.
So I'm not the one to talk.
Very nice loop BR Magnolia. So Google is going to be entering the castle with the heavy arrows. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Googly. I appreciate it. Where did Googler go?
What?
He fell in spikes, but it looked like he just kind of sunk through the floor there.
Yeah, and just like reappeared after in the.
And just, yeah, the death effect was like instant. Because that was like, I think fell maybe, like, after falling into the spikes, just kind of fell straight through them, and died a pit, which is just an insta, or like a respawn. Also getting this ivory bug that has no platform, or an invisible platform under it, rather, because, yeah, video games.
Googler just wanted to lane spikes.
Mood. So yeah, now is one of the biggest things between any percent and Avib if all this collecting wasn't a big enough difference. When we get the sealed wind to open the tea to get the fresh spring leaf, we're actually not gonna go directly back to the castle. Right below Fennel's room is an item called the soft tissue. And that's a pretty important item because once you're done with Fennel and have the soft tissue, you can give it to the character on the screen with the bell, whose name is Choir, and she'll ask for it. And if you give it to her, this door in the monastery will open right here. And now the runners have access to, I don't remember the name. Is it Anti-Priestess Choir? Something like that. Archpriestess Choir. I was close. And this is a secret boss, actually, that is not required to fight, however, is a really cool fight. For the second half of the fight, Choir will kind of just sit in the corner and, like, use a bunch of spells. But the first part, you have to be really careful. This run, her boss item isn't really that useful, so we don't need it. So it doesn't matter if you take damage, so you have your whole health bar at your disposal. And at this point in the run, even if you're doing, like, normal, you still have 14 of 17 vitality fragments, so you'll usually be fine, despite the Taint and Missive being used there, which knocks out a quarter of your max HP. But now Googler is heading into the last portion of the run.
For a second, it looked like they forgot they have to get this fragment here. They were almost going to the any person's route.
Yeah.
I should do a blind AVIB someday. And see how long it took me.
Good luck with that. Alright, so Googler's about to fight the Angel. Cat's just about to start the Choir fight.
This is a poor category. You can't even do the yeet strat there.
Yeah, there's a bug in the spikes. Choir's gonna punch the ground and then disintegrate.
Googler now coming into the
Googler's
final boss fight.
finally made it to the queen.
Hey, it wasn't that slow.
It's slower than my 80% PB. Obviously. This category's world record is slower than my 80% PB. Cat almost forgetting the same thing that Googler almost forgot.
I mean, how are you supposed to remember all this?
Not that hard. And that's time for Googler. GG.
GG's, Googler takes the series 2-1. In an incredible fashion, I guess. I mean, this is kind of incredible.
Cat's climbing up, just needs the second, or the last vitality fragment and the last bug. Gonna be finished pretty soon as well. For now, we'll see if Googler wants to interview, I guess.
I hope they do. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Why?
Yeah, exactly. My
yeah,
words.
I know. Oh, dude, I don't know what to tell you about that. Sorry, is this time to interview actually?
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to Googler. The winner of all three of today's races.
All three.
All three.
Ugh. Gosh.
How do you feel? Being the winner of the entire tournament and all.
Well, here's the thing. I did not feel good about that second match. Or that first, I can't remember. Second match, yeah. Oh, dude. Like, okay. You know, I was willing to go through it again, dying to the spikes and stuff raining again. I was more than willing to do that, but just the tank was full at that point. So every other mistake you saw there, I was just losing it. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
this is really bad now. Like, I don't know if I can even do anything about this.
Yeah, the time after Lupia and Magnolia when you accidentally used the Tainted Missive and it cost you dying in the Karst Castle to the first monster.
Yeah.
That
when that happened, I was because I was coming up to it and I was like, this is putting me in danger, but I am confident that I won't make it this bad of a scenario. But as soon as it happened, I was right then and there. I was just like, yeah, this is worst case scenario.
Just a side note, Cat's finishing their run as well with 33-30. GG's to Cat.
GG's. Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No problem. Although, you know, despite the bad second match, I was definitely excited that we could have actually done our plan of doing AVIP on the third round.
Yeah.
That was a plan all along?
That was planned.
We had planned it probably like an hour before. So I'm glad we could actually make it happen.
I'm not glad.
I was commentating this, by the way.
I know nothing about this category,
I know
but
this category, so it was fine. But like, I'm really sleepy.
It is the best category of all time.
Okay. I agree.
GG's.
Also, hello, Cat.
Hello.
GG's on the races. how do you feel about the games?
I feel pretty good about the first run, except Lubella one that I got cursed by playing like on random mode. And then I don't want to talk about the second race.
I don't
Fair
think
enough.
anyone wants to talk about the second race here.
The
We don't
third
talk
one
about
was
it.
like pretty bad, but it was mostly because I kept forgetting bugs, and then I kept to like backtrack. I had to restart after getting like after Arsonist because I forgot to get the fourth bug, and then I had to go get the bug under the bridge at a very inconvenient time and stuff like that. It was like very weird, but it was
Yeah.
pretty fun.
I came
I am
close. Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm just interrupting you like I don't care or something. My apologies.
I'm interrupting.
Dang, Larry, you're rude.
Yeah,
What the heck?
I'm a roach.
Yes, you are. I said yes on the third race, by the way.
You did say yes on the third race, but you said
I wanted
no
to
on the
make
first
justice. No, I didn't. No, there's the last one is the one that counts. Third's a
Okay.
charm.
two. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Google
Well, you-
actually also
Roach.
burying the calf on the second race.
I was about to say, if Cat just said yes to Cat, then let's keep what I did a little bit of a secret.
I mean, Googler was having a tough race. He did the Blackbird.
No snitches.
You guys are insane.
I'm just
I had a lot of fun doing it.
It was funny.
I was definitely mega stressed out though, because I was like going in between saves or going between warps, and I was taking the downtime to like quickly run my brain through the level I just teleported out to make sure I didn't lose anything.
I was thinking of. I was like out on the castle when I thought, did I get the bug after Warp Quest? Like, it's so hard to keep track of everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just. I don't know. I think with all the practice I've done of it, like I still have it like a little more established than what it was like in the relay, but it's a lot to remember in that category.
Yeah, and it's like movement is
I
way
think it's
harder.
fine.
At least I am now. Larry, you play every single game, every single category ever at the same time. What's one more game, Chief? You do like every single game in the universe.
AVIB is. I don't struggle to remember stuff in AVIB. I just am like, this split has this collectible. I hate it.
I was thinking of you when I got like that weird vitality fragment on Car City. I was like, Larry must be saying that this is a pretty random fragment.
Yeah, I was. I did. I know which one you're talking about. And I'm mad.
Such a dumb vitality fragment.
It is. Oh, goodness. But yeah. Shout out to you two for playing the game. Thanks to Topelli for joining me on commentary today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If you want to watch more of this game, on Wednesday, August 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern is 7K versus Pawn, which is going to be definitely exciting. And then speaking of us, the commentators, both of us have our race on Thursday with Tovelli's at 3 p.m. Eastern and mine against Dorothy, and then mine against Chaley at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, all of these races that we have on this third round are definitely going to be tight.
Mm-hmm. I know you and Dorothy, and then me and Chaley have very close PBs.
Yeah, they are all like in 1 minute frame.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question. Considering we both didn't get sub 30, what are you banning us from? I guess we should get that out of the way right now,
Yes.
You're banned forever.
You're banned from yes.
For me.
I'll always be a roach.
Yeah, you will be a roach. I appreciate you.
Now we're not a roach for Kef, we are roaches for Laurie.
Roach gang.
Roach.
But yeah, do you guys have anything else you want to say?
Nothing I
Join
can
the
think
Discord.
of.
We have cats.
We do
That's
have
right.
cats in the Discord. You can find the Discord at speedrun.com/momo4. You can find the best Momodora game at speedrun.com/momo2. And that's about it for me.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This was definitely a bumpy ride. Exciting to watch.
That's for sure.
All right.
Thank you all.
We will see you
thank
guys
both
next
for
time.
commentary.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Okie dokie. See ya.
See ya.